Let's all open our Bibles to First Peter chapter 5, verse 5 and 6. First Peter chapter 5, verse 5 and 6. Likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourself, all of you, with humility toward one another. For God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. And this evening, we are going to meditate humbleness. God opposes the proud and gives grace to humbleness, the word says. And one more verse, sixth verse says like this: Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Lord, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, or he may bless you, or he may lift you. In different translations, it is written in different way. So when a person who is humble will receive the grace of God, and a person who is humble will be exalted in the due time according to God's will. That's what the verse says very clearly. So today morning also Pastor was meditating from this verse in a different way, and he has taught so many things. But today, in this evening, I want to bring something differently, that a humble person, how he looks like, or how he be in the daily life. That's what in the simple manner, within 10 points, I want to give how a humble person looks. Matthew chapter 11 verse 29 says like this: Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in the spirit. So this is what Jesus was telling to the people around him, that take my yoke and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble. So we are going to learn some things as a practical way, how a humble person should be. Why the humble person will receive the grace of the Lord. Humble person will be exalted, and Bible states to be humble. And in the Bible, we can see so many people are mentioned, they are meek and humble before God and whatever they do. So this is what I want to quickly bring to you all, how a humble person looks like, or how a humble person be in everyday life. Number one, 10 things I am going to share to you all, and in that, number one, a humble person is a person who accepts correction and admits mistakes. A humble person is a person who accepts correction and admits his mistakes. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 13 says like this: Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. As we meditated before, the one who has humbleness will be receiving mercy from the Lord, grace from the Lord. And the same in the parallel way, if you can see, who receives the mercy? The one who accepts, the one who admits. In this world presently, or not only present, few decades or few generations, if we can see, admitting one's mistake is very hard. Now, if we want to admit one's mistake, if you want to be acceptable for correction, it's not so easy. No one in this world ever want to be corrected. No one in this world ever want to be corrected for their mistake. Can you ever dare to anyone to go and tell this is what you are doing wrong? Can we ever tell anyone that you are doing this type of mistake? If I want to put in other way, if you are a humble person, your attitude or your behavior or your character will be like this. Anyone can come to you and tell you or correct you that you are doing this mistake, that you are doing this particular thing, that is doing this particular way. I will be seeing so many of friends all together. When I do because of the ministry, what I do, I have always so many people around me. So generally, when I will be seeing some of the friends, every people has their own circle, their own friend circle. So 4 or 5 people always gather together and do all those things. So sometimes I will be calling one of them and will be telling, can you tell this to that person? So immediately the person's reaction will be, no, I cannot tell that. I will be generally asking, he's your friend, so why can't you tell this? No, he may react differently or she may react differently. Why that thing come? If someone is telling something about you that I cannot tell to him or cannot tell to her, that means somewhere you are making yourself that unapproachable, or you are not admittable, or you cannot approach the mistakes. If you are a person of being a humble person, your life things will be that any one person can come to you and speak to you openly. There will not be any veil or any wall or anything that can be hindered to you. You should be a person that everyone can come and just talk to you, even if there is a chance they can correct you. Can you be a person? Some of you, even your mother cannot correct you because you will shout upon. Some of you, even your father cannot correct you because you shout upon them. Your brother and sister cannot correct you because you shout upon them. You have so many list of things that to prove that I am not wrong. We have that. Every one of us, if anyone has told something about you that you are doing something wrong, you have thousands of lists to just prove that I am not wrong. Just keeping aside, have this attitude in your life, okay, I am wrong, I will correct myself. Okay, this is the mistake I did maybe, I'll correct myself. Okay, this is what you want me to think about, I will think. If it is according to the word of God, if it is really a mistake, if it is not right in the society, then you have to be a person to accept it, correct it. Don't ever have a list of concepts, of list of theory that why it is not wrong. Generally, we all have this habit, especially the present generation, questioning so much. Questioning is fine, but at the same time, you know your spirit. Is it a rebellious spirit that it is questioning, or a spirit which want to learn and do accordingly? That spirit you yourself has to test. No one can come to you and impose upon you. Presently, the way of information technology, if we speak about so much of information all around, you have so many things. But at the same time, test your spirit. Is the rebellious attitude is bringing before you that, okay, everything I'm doing is correct? Or something which, a approach of learning to correct myself. Okay, here, if this is what, let me correct, let me accept, let me go forward. So number one, a humble person is a person who accepts correction and admits mistakes. And number two, the humble person is the person who is approachable. As I was just even before mentioning, he is approachable person. Are you a person who is approachable? Anyone who is around you can come to you. Anyone who is with you and around you can come to you and talk to you. Many of you are having so many goals in your life. Some of you are going for some of the highest exam, highest ranking exam, and the people who, some of you are going to be some influencers, going to be on particular platforms. There you have to be really a blessing to the people, or people will be around you. In so many places, you are the person who are going to be an influence in this world. That is your vision, that is your prayer also. But if that humbleness, that means if you are not approachable, then that is very dangerous. It is very hard. And James chapter 1 verse 19 says like this: everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Who can be the person who is approachable, who is slow to become angry, slow to speak, and quick to listen? That person will be the person who is approachable. And that person who has humbleness can only be the person who can wait to become angry, who can wait to speak, who can be attentive to listen. If you have this attitude, who is he to speak or who is she to speak? I know better than them. I know so many things. I know all these things. I know everything. And I have so much knowledge. I have studied so much. And I come from this place. I come from this family. My father is this. My mother is this. My background is this. And I have so many experience in all those things. Before even other person come to you, if you are giving this attitude towards them that you know everything and no one will approach you, and that is against the humbleness of in the presence of God. Then humble is when you're carrying, you will be carrying that attitude of listening. And when you are a person of listening, you will be slow to speak. And when you are slow to speak, and you should be the person also to not become quicker or quick reaction. It is talking about quickly becoming angry, but I want to put it like this: don't be a quick person to react. Immediate reaction. For everything, immediate reaction. Some of you in your homes, you will be having this habit. If your mother has told today this is the breakfast, the reaction comes very fast. Just one information. A simple talk will make you to react. A simple things will make you to react so quick. It makes you to become angry. It makes you to become frustration. A simple message sometimes will make you become so much upset immediately. That is not the person who has humbleness. And that person is not an approachable person. People will fear to talk also. If anyone is hesitating to come to you and speak, if 1, 2, 3, that is different. But most of the people are doing like that, something is wrong. You have to think about you. By respect, some people will not go to some places immediately. That is a different thing. But by seeing the attitude of the person, how person reacts and speaks, he should not be or she should not be the person who is not approachable. Think about us. Let us examine ourselves for this day. The humble receive the grace of God. The humble will be exalted before God, and His hand is upon them. But who is humble? Every day, what our life speaks, our life does, and the behavior what we have is our testing or examining ourselves is so important, so that we can be receiving the God's grace in our life. And number 3, a humble person forgives and does not hold grudges. Colossians chapter 3 verse 13 says like this: the forgive as the Lord forgive you. The person who has humbleness is the person who understands that he is forgiven, and he always sees in that way even to the others. Any one of you in this who are sitting in this room cannot tell this, that I did not do any mistake. Can anyone tell that I have never committed any mistake? Can anyone tell I have never committed any mistake in this particular year? Can anyone tell I have never committed in this month any mistake, in this week any mistake, in this day any mistake? There is even at least one day in your life, you are 20, 25 years, however the age you are. Can you tell any one day, can you remember? People will note the best days, your birthdays, your best days. There are so many people have their habit of noting down your best days in your life. Note down this day that you have never admitted any mistake. Have that day. You can recollect that you had done nothing wrong in one particular day. There will be something or other thing which we always do. Knowingly, sometimes unknowingly also we do. That is, we accept. We should accept that. That is one side. And at the same time, even though we are doing mistakes, there is a Lord who has forgiven us, who is forgiving us, and who will forgive us for so many things even yet to come. The same attitude of Him that He has forgiven us should be in us all the time when we deal with other people. That shows your humbleness. Jesus Christ can sit on the throne in the heaven and tell, I love you. It's not a big thing. Can anyone in this world simply sitting on the throne in the heaven, if God is telling I love you, I don't know how it is going to express. But the way Jesus Christ came into this world, the way He was with the people, the way He reacted with them, so every step He has shown His love. The only way to show love and forgiveness is you have to become humble. If you are not becoming humble, you can never ever show the love. I challenge you. Generations have changed. So many people, so many generations of thought process has changed, thousands of years. Now you call yourself as Gen Alpha, Gen Z, before generation millennials. Everything, the thought process has changed. But one thing has never changed. A, a boy who wants to propose to his girl has to come on the knees. Never changed. Even now, the same concept. Generations together, same. Why? Anyone, if you want to show, even a father wants to show love to his son when they are young, he has to bend down. He has to bend down. He has to bend down and come to the level of the child, and then only he can show the love. What does it mean? Unless and until you come down to that level, you cannot show the love. You cannot sit down just somewhere and tell I love you. It will never work out. And the person who comes to that level and show the love has to forgive. If he does not have that forgiveness in his heart and coming to that level and just making all the time that this is what you did, this is what you did, it will never work out. You have to have that heart of forgiveness in your life, and that heart of forgiveness shows that you are a person who has love in you, and the person who has love in you, love in him or her, will be always a humble person. Because love cannot be expressed without humbleness, and where there is love, there should be forgiveness. This is one, number 3. And number 4, a humble person does not seek attention or recognition. Number 1, I was sharing a humble person accepts correction and admits mistake. Number 2, I was sharing a humble person is approachable to everyone. A humble person forgives readily. And the 4th, a humble person does not seek attention and recognition. Everything I'm talking about Jesus Christ himself. As we read in the Matthew chapter 6, that learn from me. So we are learning from Jesus. This is what Jesus, when he was on earth, he does not seek attention or recognition. Some people, whatever they have done, they want a recognition. Every step recognition, every step attention, simple thing. I don't know how many of you have this experience, but I believe every friend circle this will be there. There are 5 or 4 or 10 people, who are the people. Everyone will be in one go topic is going on, will be going on. But there will be one person. After a few minutes, if his name or her name is not taken, there will be something he or she will bring. The topic will be something different, and he or she will be something different, and make sure that what he or she told only should happen. In your WhatsApp group or any other places, or even cousins group or some places, you all will be deciding something, but suddenly there will be one person always, no, can we change this? Can we change this? Can we change this plan? That is the only thing. Problem is attention, seeking the attention. If you are the same person, that is a problem. When everyone is going on in something and you want to something change your plan or any other thing just to seek attention. No, I want to make sure that my thought is taken or my plan is taken, and everyone should have this. So I always have one person in my life. So in my friend circle, you plan anything, he will suddenly come into the picture and tell, no, change this. So later on, by the wisdom of God, help of God, I came to the conclusion, I will first tell to him only, can you plan today what we have to do? So one time he did, 2 times he did, 3rd time he struggled. Because to plan something, all the thought process and all those things, I simply told, you only plan everything, you only decide everything, you only book the tickets, you only do everything, it is yours. Wherever you want to take, we will come. Arrange everything. So after everything, he then stopped. People sometimes want attention but will not take responsibility also. Are you an attention seeker? If some people around you are there, can you be humble or always wants attention? Always wants some recognition? If your name is not taken, you have palpitation? BP go high and down? I observe so many times, even in the less age also. If there are so many people, in half an hour of talk or in 30 minutes of talk, your name is not taken, you have something in your heart going on. Still my name is not coming. Still my name is not coming. No, this recognition is not coming. Every year I have so many people coming into the church and going in church. So I have so many people talking, so many youths talking. By grace of God, maybe I have direct, like a friendship or like a relationship, more than 700, 800 people, because every year so many UPSC aspirants will be coming. So everyone I speak, so many people, hundreds of people I spoke. So I have so many people I see. So when they are around me, I know them. So if I'm appreciating some other person, here other person's heartbeat will be increasing. Somewhere my name is not coming still. My name is not coming still. That palpitation will be so high. I will be observed. Startingly, I used to do like this. Okay, fine. By grace of God, we know because of the experience also sometimes we have that knowledge. So I have that experience. Startingly, I used to feel like this. Okay, fine, I will tell his name or her name. Otherwise, tonight he will get heart attack. So why to make her getting heart attack? Tell the name, finish it. So tell name. Now I changed. I know that that person is waiting to get his name from me. So I will not tell. I will not tell. Now I came to this position. In some of the places with elders, some elders I deal with, some staffs I deal with, some in work profiles I will deal with some people. So I know they are waiting for the name, some from pastor's mouth. So we will be expecting that. So I observe that also. So we'll be expecting that attention, that complete thing. See, when you are working, it takes so much of responsibility, and you generally expect appreciation. I'm not telling that is wrong. Expecting appreciation when you do so much of work is not wrong. But at the same time, only for that appreciation, only for that attention, only for the recognition you are working, that is wrong. God tests that. God intentionally tests that. Sometimes you are working so hard for your family, for your friends, and for your cousins, or in your place, you are working so hard, but still you feel that no one is recognizing you or not giving attention to you. Don't feel bad, but still just see, is that God testing you or your humbleness? Because there is just a small line between wanting an appreciation but wanting an attention all the time. There is a small line. We have to cross over it. We have to be a person, even though I am not getting attention, even though I am not getting recognition, I can move on. I can do my work. I can build the thing for God. I can move forward in my life. That should not be your motivation all the time, getting that attention or recognition, because one day that will fall down. People, celebrities, in the VIPs in this world we can see, or influencers, and so many people, the recognition is not the one which is taking the high. It may take high, but one day you fall. But the character you build, the humbleness you carry forward, that will sustain you for a long time, because your life is not dependent upon other person's thoughts. I'll tell you this. The person who is having so much of attitude of getting attention, recognition, you know what is the thing? Their life is completely in other person's hand. If they praise, you are happy. If they scold, you are not happy. That means your life is in other person's hand, simply. You want your life in your hand, then you appreciate yourself. I am good in the sight of God. May God bless me. Who is what? If you are keeping your life in other people's hand, whoever it is, in other person's hand, that day, if this particular person is going to appreciate me, that makes my day, then that is that you are just giving your hand to someone else. You know what you're working, you know what he's doing, God is watching in you. What is the people in the middle? That is not my topic, so I'm not going deep into that, but that is a thought for you all. See that. Number 5, a humble person puts the interest of others before their own. A humble person puts the interest of others before their own. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4 says like this: in humility, value others above yourself, looking to the interest of others. In the total verse, I'm just taking that part. In humility, value others above yourself, looking to the interest of others. Are you the person becoming humble, seeking the interest of others? When wherever you are, will you have that thought that this person or other person, what is their interest, what is their thing, what they want? From the childhood, everyone, you are very young. If you have this mindset right now, in the future you will be so blessed. Have this mindset within the youngest of age, in your family or in your friend circle, everywhere you go. You should be having that thing, that seeking the interest of others, which is best for others. You take your part later. That is not something people always have this. I have this thought all the time. People will be thinking like this, that no, why I have to show my interest for others all the time? Because there is one person showed your interest and took on him. If you ask Jesus Christ, he will tell, if you want to be like him, we all pray like this also. Jesus, let me be like you. We'll pray. How many of you pray? You'll pray? Half, full. I will be 50% of like you. 100%. The only thought of Jesus is what? Have he ever thought about himself? Or have he ever thought only for himself? A person, see in the Bible, any person in the Bible who is really blessed, who reached to that height of becoming God's own person or God's own heart or pleased by God, blessed by God, they're all having one of the common character. They always seek not only for their interest, they always seek for the other's interest. Come up in even the small things in your life, start that attitude of seeking for others. If you are going in one particular bus and travel in the car, some of you have this habit. I don't know how many of you I have. When my cousins all go in a car, everyone wants window seat. Everyone. If you are going in a train, everyone wants that seat which is near to window. Go to a restaurant. If you order a biryani, everyone will want legs piece. छोड़ता ही नहीं. You will not even think for other person. I go some places. There is a limited food. Only 5 or 6 members are there, and limited food is there. People will rush sometimes to take it. No, wait. Let everyone have it, then you take. If it is without sitting near a window seat, is really a necessity for you, that is a different story. But you can sacrifice, it's nothing only for your satisfaction, then wait. If something before you, more than you, if this person is needed, let them use. Anything. If better than you, the other person needs that. You can't go and change all the society. Don't. One time, it happened in my life, this experience. From that time, even I changed. I have a friend who was so much of praying for the country. He prays for the country, India, all the time. Lord, bless this country, save this country, let this country be blessed. Everything, whatever you speak, he pray. But when he travel in this world, in restaurants, in other places, normal in studies, in the friend circle, he will never bother about anyone. First of all, he should be satisfied, then after the later thing. I asked him this question, your prayers will not even go the hemisphere. You know, atmosphere, stratosphere, hemisphere. Right? It will not even reach geography, you know. Many of you had to read geography first of all. It is in your subject. I don't want to teach. It will not even cross atmosphere. There will be angels above that atmosphere level. And you tell, nay, no, go down. You should not even cross. Because you don't even have that interest of the next person, and you are talking about 130 crores of people to be saved. God bless this nation. Some people will drag their mouth in such a way, Lord bless this nation. Bless the person next to you first of all. You have 100 rupees to give 50 rupees to other person, not 10 rupees to other person. You have thousands of questions. He is not worthy for that. She is not worthy for that. He has so many things. He has so many things. He never helped me. He never helped me. So many things you have in your mind. And you're talking about the nations and all those things. You want to become something big people. Chief Minister, Prime Minister, IAS, IPS. Want a gun in your hand. I don't know, people have some craze about this. Want a gun in your hand. Absolutely fine. Become IAS and you want a gun, put the gun. For what you want the gun? That is my question. For what? I have one friend, I was literally surprised. The only reason he was studying UPSC, nothing else. And he's very much knowledgeable. You talk about social empowerment, women empowerment, all kind of concepts of this, which is needed for the UPSC, ethics, even everything. You talk about him, anything, social elimination, poverty elimination, everything. He speaks so much. I was amazed. And later on, I was just asked this question, why you have chosen this path of this career? Because the way he was speaking about everything, I thought he's very concerned for the society. He broke my heart just saying, and the question was, you want IAS, IPS or IRS? He want IPS. Okay. The way you are speaking so many things, I was expecting that you want to become IAS. No, he don't know I want to become IPS, sorry. What is the interest for IPS? What? I want gun in my hand. Okay. So that is the only reason? Yeah. Why? Now in the childhood, I used to see a lot of movies, and I have some of my father's friends are police officers. So I used to see that gun. Sometimes I try to touch it, but they never gave me. So I have that craziness, and he has seen all the English movies and all those things. So somehow he wants to have gun. The motivation for him to become IPS officer is gun. I was like, God help me to be humble this time. I don't want to break his head. Dealing sometimes such people you have to become so much humble. So Lord, make me humble. So I'm not going to. So what is the interest for others? The path which you choose is the thing which you have to serve others, and you are telling something crazy thing. Value others. Value everyone around you. Value everyone around you even more than you. That is the attitude of Jesus Christ. He laid the life. Happy Friendship Day. Suddenly, why you are talking Happy Friendship Day? You have a question, right? In the Bible, everyone, I'm pointing each and everyone. Have you told anyone Happy Friendship Day today? You know the best friend according to the Bible? Who is the best friend according to the Bible? One who? You will not even give a biryani to your friend. You will not even leave a chicken 65 to him. If you have 4 pieces, no, I want 3. You will not even allow him or her to take your dress, take your position, take your seat. And early in the morning, and I don't know, maybe 12 o'clock in the midnight, you people, and sharing your status, all those music. By God's grace, today I did not, and generally I never see status. And especially such occasions, I will never see the statuses. Never ever. Because the way of some things come out, I'll be, if you are sharing anyone, every one of you, if you are tearing someone or my best friend, then I will ask this question, can you lay your life for him? Not even life. You will take their life. You will not lay, you will take. Your greatest friend. Value others as the best people. Respect others more than you. Show, let their interest, whatever they have, be more for you. Now, when you are doing that, it shows your humbleness and it shows the Christ-likeness in you. That Christ-likeness in you will be pleased from the God, and God himself will be so pleased by you, and he will make you even more better. Now, when Jesus Christ was taking baptism in the river, God has told about him, Father God from the heaven above, he is my begotten son, he is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. I am so happy about him. I am so happy about him. Why he was so happy about him? Because Jesus Christ did not seek his own interest. If he would have seek his own interest, he should not even come down, he should be there. I am so much pleased by him because he did not seek for himself. He seek for others. He seek for others' interest. When God sees you, if he wants to be so happy about you, you can do so much. You can pray for 100 hours. You can pray thousands of songs and worship him. So much you can do. That is all one part. But one thing and one place, the moment you humble yourself and lay other person's interest above you, I tell you that is the best character God himself will see and tell, he is my beloved. She is my beloved. There is nothing more than that. Because that is the most important character of Jesus Christ. The way he came from heaven to down is not by his own interest. He valued other person. When he laid his life, he valued other person's soul more than him. Because of timing, I'm going forward. That is number 5. A person puts the interest of others before their own. And number 6, a humble person is willing to serve. He should be served. Mark chapter 10 verse 45 says like this, even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. So this is also Jesus Christ's character, that he's a humble man. Learn from him that he did not come to be served. He wants to serve others. So be of this attitude to serve others. That is number 6. And number 7, a humble person gives God the credit for every success. Everything comes in our life. Don't boost yourself so high that it is because of you. No, it is because of God. James chapter 1:17 says like this, every good and perfect gift is from above. It's not because of talent, it's not because of everything what we have. Even we don't know how we are created. We don't know how we have formed. We will not ever understand about it. It's from the God. Recognize the God all the time. Recognize Jesus every time. Everything whatever happens in our life, it is because of him. So give that credit, give that recognition for God for every success in our life. That is the humble character which we should have. And number 8, a humble person listens more than they speak. That is number 8. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 13 says like this, to answer before listening, that is fully and shame. The one who answers before listening, the one who reacts before hearing, the one who have this thing or this attitude that before even someone speaks, you have a habit of speaking all the time. That is not wrong. That is wrong. Humble person listens more. He will be a meek person listens more. In other words, so be a person to listen, not to quickly speak every time. And number 9, a humble person is teachable. You should be a person who should be teachable. You should be a person who can learn the things from everyone. Given an opportunity, you should be the person to learn anything from everyone or everything from everyone. That is the attitude of a humble person, to be teachable. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 1 says like this. And number 10 and the final, a humble person depends on God rather than himself or herself. A humble person depends on God. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 and 6 says like this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and he will make your path straight. Trusting in the Lord all the time. A humble person always depends upon the God. Trust upon the God. So I have given 10 things. I just want to repeat it again. Remember this so that you will be blessed. Because the word of God says the humble will receive mercy from the God. Or the humble will be exalted in the due time. But who is a humble person? A humble person who accepts correction and admits mistake. A humble person is a person who is approachable. A humble person is a person who forgives and never holds grudges or negative things. A humble person is a person who does not seek attention or recognition. A humble person is a person who puts interest of others before their own. A humble person is a person who is willing to serve and not to be served. A humble person is a person who gives God the credit for every success. A humble person is a person who listens more. A humble person is a person who is teachable. And humble person is a person who depends upon the God for everything. Everything. Note this and remember this and examine yourself so that you can be exalted one day. The process of being like Jesus Christ, we have to learn from him as he went on in this world to be a humble person. And when that humble attitude come into our life, I tell you, God's presence and God's grace is upon you more than anyone else. And that will exalt you. That will make you to reach that heights. And that will be making God, when he sees you, he will be pleased by you. And simple thing. See, when God sees you, if he is pleased by you, that is not the most important thing. You are in a classroom, when a teacher is there and he is pleased by you and he is happy about you, is there anything you want to prove to him? He himself will give marks, right? He himself will make a way, right? When you are in a family and you have so many of people, but your father is pleased by you, will you ask anything to him? No. When he is happy about you, it will be instant. Anywhere, when someone is pleased by you, you don't need to give attention or do something for them. They themselves will do for you. And the same way, the simple thing, when God is pleased by you, when God is happy about you, what you are going to have or what you are going to expect from him, he himself will come, he himself will do. And who will be pleased or who will make God so happy is a person who really humbles himself and does whatever in his life according to him, according to Christ-like. So be a person to be humble in everyday life. Let it should not be a thing that we speak about. Let it should be a thing that we practically experience in our life, and let the people see in us, come to us, learn from us, and let we be a blessing to others. Can we all stand on our feet? If God has spoken to you, if anywhere, sometimes we may miss some things in our life, to examine ourselves. Maybe take this opportunity for this day, that anywhere, anytime, rather than pleasing the God and making him happy, are we satisfied by our own self? So we are happy, we are doing so many things and all those things. But is God happy with us? Is God happy for what we are doing in our life? Our character is making him happy. Our humbleness is making him happy. That Christ-likeness which we pray about is really in us, we can examine. If we examine ourselves and be according to his word, according to his character, according to Jesus' humbleness, then his grace will be upon us. And he will be exalting us one day. He will bless us one day. He will make us to go forward in our life. He will make us to be a blessing to the thousands and millions of people, because the one who has humble, he will not only show his own interest, but he will think about other interests. And the person who thinks about others' interests is the one who has Christ-likeness in him. And the person who has Christ-likeness in him will never ever be away from God's plan. He will be in the God's plan, and the God's plan will be successful in their life, and there will be a blessing for them. God will bless you. God will put you on high place. God will make your path straight. God will make His purpose to fulfill in your life. God will make His promise to fulfill in your life. Just be humble under His mighty hand. One day, maybe you are going through so much of suffering. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 10, when we are reading the Bible, we read it. There is a due time. In the due time, so many things. Presently, there are so much of sufferings going on. But one day He will strengthen you. He will establish you, and He will bless you. There is a short time that you may suffer. When you are suffering, God is testing your humbleness. When you are going through so much of pain, God is testing your humbleness. But the day when He establishes you, when He strengthens you, you will be a blessed person. You will be a blessed person. Can you take this 1 minute of time to pray? You know about yourself. You know where you are doing mistake. You know where it is going wrong in your life. Or you know, sometimes in this rush, in this busyness, we forget some things. Help and ask God, Lord, help me to be humble, Lord. Help me to be humble like you. Help me to be humble like you, Lord, so that I can be a blessing, so that I can receive your grace every day in my life. Thank you, Jesus.